this video, so I'm going to be talking you through how to get your hands on 3 to 400 V-Bucks.
Listen! Yeah, cat caught your tongue, didn't it? You don't know what to say. Scared, aren't you? You didn't think I'd be back here. Look at you. Look at you. Yeah. 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 We about to throw down. Yeah. Well, seeing you like this honestly is the cutest thing. I know he knows I can't hear him, right? You are gonna have such a bad time. You will die. I'm gonna be honest with you. You will die. You aren't gonna like what happens. It is gonna be filled with so much pain and agony and sorrow, and oh my god, man, you're gonna be so dead. And when you're bleeding all over the place, yeah, man, I'm pretty sure he doesn't know. I really will let you suffer. You took my spotlight. You're done. You're donezo. I'm sorry. Honestly, how would you feel if I just came over there right now and rocked your world? You know what? I will. I am coming over there right now. Here I come. Oh, you motherfucker. Loser. Okay, before I continue the subject of this video, I would like to thank you guys for the whopping 230 plus views on the Belzette video. I wasn't in a rush with that video, so I didn't make it to its fullest potential, but I appreciate the amount it got. I'm not one to jump on shitty things, but hey, like, it got a good response, so that's what I'm happy about. Oh, that's just crazy, man. Just upload a video about Bowser with titties, and it's just insane. I'm just happy for that amount of people to view that video. You know, I just had to let that be known. But without further ado, I hope you guys enjoy this, so get to the video. So hey, today's target is the one and only company, Epic Games, the one who made Gears of War 1, Gears of War 2, and Gears of War 3. The ones who seem to love to steal money from my mother's credit card. So let's talk about how and what we think about Fortnite today. I didn't think I'd be doing this, but like recently Fortnite Season 6 came out, and we'll be getting to that, but we're gonna start from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 to 6, and I'm not sure if there was a 1, but I'll find out eventually. This is gonna be a long talk, so I hope you don't mind me bringing some honey nutter biscuits with this trip, so let's go. What? I told you I'd be eating some honey nutter biscuits! Get on my thing! So Season 1, it was smooth like butter, but it was very bare bones in terms of design. I don't really remember if the Battle Pass came out of nowhere or if the Battle Pass for the beginning of the game was always there, but all I remember is everyone was like, you know, potential zombies running around because everyone was newbie. It was fun and no one had sweats running around. This is the time where streamers started picking up Fortnite for what it was, and streamers such as Myth started coming in and playing the game pretty consistently, but let's not talk about Myth because, you know, but still, Fortnite Season 1 was very new to everyone. In Fortnite Season 1, I'm gonna not say Season 1 1,000 times here. Fortnite Season 1 was really fun. It just was simple and awesome. Like, no one could trap you like they were doing here. The controls were doo-doo, the bindings were doo-doo, everyone was doo-doo, you smelled like doo-doo, I was doo-doo. That was just simple doo-doo! Times were good back then. I never acquired the Black Knight, but if you did have him, then that means you were God himself. Or at least for my eyes, I worshipped you. Everything has been updated since then, not just in terms of cosmetic designs and facial expressions. I'm talking about the scar sound effects. I'm talking about different scars out there. I'm talking about defaults becoming dinosaurs, man. You see that? You see him? Look at him. I miss when defaults were so carefree like this.
Look at my African American over here. Look at him. Are you the greatest? Do you know what I'm talking about? Okay, so we have an African-American guy at one of the rallies a month ago, and he's sitting there behaving. And we had protesters in...
Everything was just much more peaceful in those times. But then, one day, Fortnite Season 3 came, and they brought John Wick with him. And then they rained tyranny all over Season 2. Or is it Season 1? I think Season 1 and Season 2 are the same thing. Anyway, but Season 3 did more than just rain tyranny on Battle Pass Season 2. It also was making people better. It was making skins better. It was making final Battle Pass skins better. It was making dances and gliders and pickaxes better. It was ruining relationships. It was ruining school. It was ruining everything. It was ruining my life. And best of all, it was ruining PUBG. I remember the most common Fortnite meme I saw was Fortnite was only good because it was free. And which is for the most part true, but then that meme started to die slowly around Season 3 because, like, you know, it was way too obvious that Fortnite was superior at this point. PUBG just couldn't handle it. All is fair in love and war, some say, but PUBG definitely lost that war. But Season 3 is where I assume, like, you know, the fan base for Fortnite accelerated really quickly and the memes started pouring in and the relationships started tearing apart and the people started ditching school and the people started... Season 3 was an amazing season for Fortnite overall. It was fun. And they actually had added something in, which was really weird to see in a battle royale, and that would be lore. Meteors started pouring in, and they destroyed a huge portion of the map, which led into Season 4. And really good footage to use in the anime opening, by the way. Season 4 is when they started getting more crafty with game modes, and they started getting more comfortable with changing the map consistently. I personally wasn't much of a fan of Season 4. There was Omega as the final battle tier, I guess, and the only reason why I really liked him is because I liked his pickaxe. It was Hop Rocks, and oh dear god, those were annoying to deal with. Don't make me have flashbacks! Season 4 was also added in the bounce pads, I'm pretty sure. It was just like the aftermath of a meteor, I guess. It was leading up to the Visitor, which was one of the most garbage, like, legendaries I could ever see. Don't at me, please, but yes, it was leading up to the Visitor, all just for him to break the space-time continuum and open up rifts, which led it up to the main theme of Season 5. Rifts were the main theme for Season 5. It was pouring out... There were these random rifts around, pouring out random artifacts, objects, random people, random things from different timelines and different periods. And basically, this had also jumped out a cube. Not just a normal cube, it dropped out a cube that had things in it that were presumed to be evil sides of other people, but hey, we didn't see what happened with them, or at least I didn't see. Then it proceeded to make its way to points of the map, pissing on the ground, making these symbols of its piss. It proceeded afterwards to make its way to Loot Lake, and then it turned Loot Lake into Thanos Lake, and then Thanos Lake started to get lifted by the cube into making a vortex. And yeah, Season 5 is heavily shaping, like, you know, Season 6 right now. Season 5 wasn't, like, much of anything, I guess. I mean, it was good. Like, if you wanted points of interest, I couldn't give you any because I didn't care for it that much. But yeah, here we are, finally, Season 6. And now I can finally tell you words that can describe all these seasons as a whole. Repetitive. Repetition. Boring. Uninteresting. Unchanging. The same it always has been.
Oh dear God, this man did not just say Fortnite.
I'm sorry, man. If you just let me.
Holy crap!
I mean, there's logical excuses behind it.
Oh, you're pissing me off.
That's you don't have to.
You're pissing me off.
You know
what? You finna die.
Well, put the gun down. No. Ah!
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I'm the only one that sees this or feel this way, but like still, Fortnite has a healthy, terrible habit out of just making you buy the battle pass every 2 months now. They need to get out of it because really that's all there is. You buy the battle pass in 1 month and just get the final tier. Yay. They need something consistent, something juicy, something something, and I quote, something dummy dumb. Seriously though, like, Epic does need to change this cycle they got going on with the Battle Pass. Every 2 months I just buy it, and really nothing else. I mean, there's always a huge scale event towards the next Battle Pass, and that's always cool to see, like the Vortex being made at Loot Lake, but afterwards it's just like a quiet. It's just silence, just back to the old boring Fortnite that we all know and love. It honestly just feels like at this point they decided to make weapon consistency with weapons like the tack or pump just out the window. They just completely gave up on those projects. And to add insult to injury, they add in things like the Porta Fortress that are completely against the meta that they try to go against, because people would abuse that with high ground. I mean, it's not in, but still, instead of making that, couldn't they had focus on at least making the attack somewhat decent? I'm not even gonna say anything about the pump, because they've been stomping on that dude's face for a while. Is everyone still getting that glitch to where you can phase through yours and the enemy stairs at any time? Are buildings not loading for console players? Any sound effects that didn't queue for anyone? Simply bring out your phone and call this number, 911-230.
Go fuck yourself.
Because that's basically what Epic is doing. Most of these problems are just the beginning. Some of them are problems I've experienced since Season 4, and there's probably a lot more to come. That's a horde of problems that Epic themselves will never get over, though they can hotfix it if it gets too problematic, which they most likely will do. I enjoy playing Fortnite with friends, but for the most part, in terms of grinding just for the Battle Pass, it just really feels like a chore. Myself, since I have financial issues, struggle more on getting V-Bucks than when I can actually enjoying the game. A couple of days ago, the goaltender skin had a problem to where you couldn't use it. What if someone only bought the goaltender skin? I swear to the heavens, if they put another dab in this game, I will go to their base myself, since they are in my state. Season 5, in terms of story, the way they ended it off really didn't feel complete. Why can't we have a recoil system instead of a bloom one, you know? The list literally just goes on and on. But now, I will share to you some of the worst decisions Epic has made in their lives. Enjoy, guys. Those were just a lot of negatives for Fortnite, but don't get me wrong, there are plenty of positives for it. The game is going strong. There is no other game that runs live events like Fortnite. They have been keeping the hype for a year now over just a simple battle royale. 150 million plus players. Fortnite literally and clearly knows what they're doing. Like, when I mean a good time, this is the type of thing. These are the type of moments that I'm talking about.
Do you honestly think you're fucking funny? Seriously. You're a fucking ugly little cunt. Wide open. You're a fucking angry little fucking bastard.
Henry, what the fuck are we looking at? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think I've said how I feel about Fortnite Season 6 yet. No, well, I'll tell you now then. Simple answer. It sucks dick.
Boots cat